Hey everyone, Josh here from Visto for another exciting feature release. This time we're starting to dig into some really cool new technology to do data extraction. So what this means is, as we know, one of the big pain points in working with immigration clients is getting them to send you all those documents, fill out all the forms, all that information and stuff like that. So what we're doing is making it easier to do so. And how we're doing that is through data extraction from documents. So for example, I'll just give you a quick example of how it works here. Let's say I'm working with our client Andreas, and Andreas has uploaded a bunch of documents, but now for whatever reason isn't in the mood to start filling out forms, or is missing some information in the forms, or we're not sure about if the spelling's correct in the forms. You get the drift. All you have to do is come under this client profile or into the client supporting document checklist and click on this button, Extract Text. Now we do have a warning here, right? Because we're using LLMs to help us organize this data. So just make sure that you're comfortable with the applicable LLM and company policies regarding personal information. Click on the family member. And right now we do support a couple different documents that you can click on. So for example, I'm going to click on resume and passport and click extract. Now what's going to happen here is it's going to start pulling text and organizing it in a way that you can then include in the client's application. So for example, if I hop over here, the screen is going to look like this. We can see here my fake resume and my fake passport, obviously, for these different people. And what it does is the system will pull information and make suggestions on how to use it, right? So for example, here's my fake passport, and it's actually pulling values. So for example, John, it finds as the first name, and it's going to suggest where to map it to. So it's suggesting that John is the first name, which I think would be correct. Let's say it gets it wrong. You can also change it, right, to something else. You can also compare it to what your client entered. So maybe your client entered something wrong, or it's not spelled correctly, et cetera, right? But you can see here, it's pulling the first name, the last name, the country, the date of birth, the document number, issue and expiry dates. And again, you can take a look at the number. You can cross-check it with the document itself. You can make sure that it's going to map to the right place. And then by clicking continue, it will actually live update the form for that client so that you have the most accurate and up-to-date information. So again, just another way that we're trying to make it a little bit easier to gather and make sure we have the correct information for each client. And we'll slowly be expanding this out so that it can support more and more documents and more information. So hopefully you find this helpful. If you need more help, just make sure to reach out in the platform. You can always use the support chat right here if you're logged in, or if you're not yet using Visto, make sure to check us out, Visto.ai, to learn more. Thanks very much, and we'll see you in the next video.